This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology. It's Tuesday, April 18th. Twitter may have a looser stance on bans under Elon Musk, but it's still willing to flag content that runs afoul of its rules. The social network will label tweets it believes are violating its hateful conduct policy. You'll see a notice that Twitter is limiting the visibility of the problematic post with an opportunity to learn more. The labels will cover more types of policy violations in the months ahead. Users can initially provide feedback on a label if they feel it was in error, but they'll have to wait until sometime in the future to formally appeal decisions. The company stresses that the labels only apply to individual tweets, not an entire account. Twitter sees this as a reflection of its Musk-era freedom of speech, not freedom of reach philosophy, where it more often shies away from outright bans in favor of limiting exposure to content. Theoretically, this prevents offensive speech from spreading without completely silencing users on the platform. It also promises greater transparency to address concerns of shadow bans that limit reach without someone's knowledge. Musk has lifted bans on a number of high-profile accounts, including former President Trump's, although it was willing to temporarily suspend Ye despite lifting a permanent ban in November. The move might not please some. Advocacy groups have criticized Twitter for not doing enough to protect frequent targets of hate, such as the LGBTQ community. While offenders can still face bans if they're bad actors or violate the law, they're more likely to stay on the surface. This also isn't certain to satisfy advertisers leaving Twitter over concerns their ads may run alongside objectionable material. And while it will address concerns over possible censorship, it won't necessarily please those who see labels as tarnishing a post's worth. And the Securities and Exchange Commission has charged Bittrex and former CEO William Shihara with operating an unregistered securities exchange. In a complaint filed on Monday, the SEC alleges the crypto exchange, once one of the largest in the U.S., earned at least $1.3 billion in revenue between 2017 and 2022 while offering the services of a broker, exchange, and clearing agency. It did so without registering with the Commission in violation of federal law, the SEC alleges. Additionally, the SEC claims Bittrex coordinated with crypto issuers to delete problematic statements Shihara believed would prompt a regulator like the SEC to investigate the exchange. In one instance, the commission states Shihara instructed a potential issuer to erase comments that referenced price predictions and expectation of profit. Bittrex, citing continued regulatory uncertainty, announced last month it would exit the U.S. market at the end of April. Over the weekend, the company told the Wall Street Journal it was recently notified by the SEC of potential enforcement action by the commission. David Maria, the company's general counsel, said Bittrex would challenge the lawsuit unless the commission offered a reasonable settlement offer. Last year, the U.S. Treasury fined Bittrex $29 million for previously failing to comply with U.S. money laundering and sanction laws. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
SpokenLayer.